Now, for those of you who are wondering where the hell the paddles have been these past few weeks, I'd just like to apologize for that. I have mostly been training for this upcoming tournament that's going to be happening in my local area known as Dust Bowl. I think we're going to be doing a stream somewhere. I might leave the link in the description the day of the tourney. It'll be this coming Saturday, March 2nd. And it's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time. There'll be lots of people. I'm going to get my butt absolutely destroyed, but we'll see. We'll see. Who knows? Maybe I might do well in Marvel. I don't know. I may play a little Melee too, but it's still all up in the air for me at the moment. But if you're wondering where all this stuff has been, that's one of the reasons. Also, I might have ran into a bit of a snag here with DMC and Banjo-Kazooie. I'm going to look like a complete and old disorganized bum right now, but yeah, I lost my external hard drive. Yeah, and what I mean by this is that I lost my external hard drive, and that hard drive had all of the raw files for DMC and Banjo-Kazooie on it. I still have all the raw audio, but I don't have any of the actual, like, media files themselves, so I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I mean, hopefully within the next few weeks I can try and figure out something, and who knows, maybe my hard drive will turn up somewhere down the line. But as for the moment, I'm going to have to just postpone DMC for a little bit, same with Banjo-Kazooie. I may just focus on Pokemon battles for a while, in all honesty, because I know that's what a lot of you guys like, and I feel like I've kind of been neglecting that these past few months now at this point. So I feel like it's probably best for me to just continue with these for a little bit. Also, I've kind of thought about starting a new series. Then again, I say I'm going to start a new series, and then I'll only do like one episode like I always do. Such is the case with Fighting Game Friday, which I never done after that whole Street Fighter stuff, which is kind of lame. But I got a new idea for a series that I may or may not launch, keyword may not, but who knows, it might be something interesting, and it actually is a little different from the usual Pokemon battle norm. It might be kind of more of a tutorial series as to teaching new players to get involved with the metagame. I mean, like, I'm not the best to teach, but hey, I want to help out all you newbies who are joining in and checking out my channel for all the fun times. But anyways, though, I think that's enough rambling out of me. How's it going here, everybody? I've got Sunday's upload rocking and rolling for you all. And it is a UU battle against this guy I found on the Pokemon Showdown by the name of Ajhynson, which I'm going to get the team review going and rocking and rolling right about now. Alright, so yeah, now looking at this team here, it is a UU battle, as I stated from earlier, and this is kind of with this team that actually, I think it was Serious Gamer 2009 that recommended me to use kind of a variation of this team. He recommended that I start using the Suicune in replacement for my old team that had like the Blastoise and the Roserade on it for rapid spinning, and you know, it was a fun time, and I really appreciate that, man. You gave me some fun times on PO by providing me this idea to use Suicune, and also it's been a while since I used this thing, but yeah, essentially the goal behind this team really is just to set up, like Suicune set up Calm Minds of Proceed to absolutely just wreck shop on the opponent's team. Then I just got the rest of the guys really for support / just taking hits and dealing damage and running and jumping. But looking at his team though, the stuff I'm really a little bit concerned about mostly lies within, let's see here, the Nidoking? No, not the Nidoking doesn't scare me. The Blastoise could be an issue if I do manage to lose Roserade, because if I do lose Roserade, then it's going to be just one heck of a time just trying to get some form of super effective damage. I mean, no, I don't have Wild Charge on Arcanine. I have Crunch for taking out Chandelures, that's right. Heracross not going to be that terrifying. Chandelure could be kind of an issue if I don't out-predict it somehow, and I also got to make sure what kind of set it is, because if it's running Specs, I need to make sure that Togekiss is alive all the time, and if it's running like Life Orb Sub-Split, I may need to make sure that actually Rhyperior might actually work out relatively well, because I do have special defense investment in that thing, so you never know. And then the Ditto is just one big wild card. I have no idea what the heck's going to happen, and it actually comes back to bite me square in the buttocks, let me just say, later on in the match. But I think that's enough rambling out of me, because I've been talking non-stop for about almost 5 minutes at this point, and I'm assuming you guys don't want to hear me talk about random stuff. You just want to see a Pokemon battle, am I right? Am I right? Alright, let's just concentrate, shall we? Alright, so I'm going to lead off with my Arcanine right here, as he leads off with this Ditto. He's just going to transform right into here. I led off with Arcanine, expecting to lead off with, I think, like Heracross or something weird. But as you see, he goes for the close combat to try and deal some damage on my Arcanine. I switch out, bringing Suicune right here, and I use that as an easy opportunity to use for Setup Father as I go for the Calm Mind right here. Now, it brings in his Nidoking this turn. I'm expecting he's probably going to go for some sort of T-Bolt or something along these lines. And it does a decent bit of damage, but hey, I'm able to one-shot that thing with a Scald right there. Something, oh cool, this is going to be an easy sweep right here. Blastoise, what can you do to me? You don't have Roar. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Toxic? Oh, you foolish, foolish individual. I have the calm mind and the rest. You can't stop me. Yeah, so he's going to go rapid spin this turn. Not going to do jack squat to me. So I'm like, okay, this is just going to be one easy day for IT. And just going to go for them scalds and calm minds. And, I'm just going to have a nice leisurely time. And now comes in the Ditto. And I notice that it copies my stat changes. And I'm like, oh, crap. Yeah, see, during this match, I had no idea that Ditto could actually have the ability to copy stat changes at all during this whole scenario. So, I was actually pretty terrified for a moment right there. And that let me know that, okay, I need to be more careful when playing around with Suicune and setting up with other pokes like Togekiss, because if Ditto comes in, when I'm assuming it's Scarf, it's going to really be doing a lot of damage to me. I don't know what I just said right there. Anyways, I bring an Arcanine right here as Umbreon. Goes in for a foul play right there. Deals a lot of damage with foul play, which I was not anticipating, nor was I anticipating the foul play in general. Usually those things run like Pursuit or Payback. But anyways, though, me and Shell comes in. I go for the Stone to try and kill off the Chandelier, which I expected, because I thought I might have been able to be killed. But what you know, I'm not able to kill it because I'm running a Jolly Nature, I believe, on that set, not Adamant. And he's going to kill me after Fire Blast this turn, which kind of sucks. So now I do have Suicune right here, gonna do a decent bit of work, except not really, because Heracross comes in. I believe I try and go for some Sleep Talk / Scalds, but I think I end up just pulling off the rest both times. So I believe, do I keep in Suicune this? Yeah, I keep in Suicune this turn because I realize I can't really do too much. No, I think do I try and go for the Scalding? Yeah, I go for the Scald right here. That's right, I think I try and go for the Scald to try and get the burn or something on this thing. But I can't remember exactly. But as you can see right there, is Heracross is going to kill off my Suicune with that Mega Horn, which is quite the bummer. But I do have Arcanine right there, and I can't scare it out with the potential Extreme Speed right there, which I just ended up going for as he switches out to a Chandelier. I didn't want to go for the Wild Charge or Crunch because I have a feeling his Heracross might want to stay in and go for Stone Edge / Close Combat. I just wanted to be safe and just not take that risk whatsoever. But anyways, though, I bring in Togekiss in this next turn, go for the Thunder Wave as he brings in his Umbreon, and I managed to get Synchronized Paralyzed on it. But as you can see this next turn, yeah, I am just gonna go ahead and be trolling for a little bit with this goon right here with the air / infliction shenanigans. Literally, this goes on for a good, I want to say about 7, no, this goes on for like a good 10 or 11 turns. It's quite obscene to say the least. Like, just watch it. Just watch what's going on right now. I normally feel bad for pulling these kinds of stuff on opponents. But on the same time, I don't feel bad because it's a strategy you just need to handle and be ready for. It just lets you know that Togekiss is a very dangerous poke. Still, you know? And if you're wondering why I'm going for the air slashes on this Umbreon and not Aura Sphere, it's because I don't pack it. I actually pack Fire Blast, but I managed to switch that over. Actually, no, sorry, not Fire Blast, Flamethrower. If I managed to pack Aura Sphere, I would have been doing that instead, but whatever. What can you do when you live in the shoe and you ain't got no soul? Anyway, Roserade comes in here, he gets the burn. She gets the burn as he Blastoise goes for the Skull, which is a bummer, but hey, I got Natural Cure, so I ain't too concerned about that. Anyways, though, I'm going to go for that Sleep Powder here as he brings in his own Ditto, transforms into my Roserade, as I believe I go for a rest this turn to try and get some health back, because I am actually running the offensive spread on the normal Roserade, not the usual standard spike set that I usually like running. Anyways, though, Umbreon comes back in. I bring in Togekiss once more. He's going to go for the Protect. I go for the Air Slash. I believe he goes for a Wish this turn now. No, yeah, that's right. I go for the Air Slash this turn. He manages to pull off that Wish, which really sucks because that means next turn, yeah, he's going to be getting all that health back, which is just freaking peachy. Yeah, so all that work for nothing. Anyways, I go for the Close Combat next turn. I should have expected that Shandy to come in from a mile away. But anyways, though, I switch out, bringing my Rhyperior and actually live that Energy Ball from the Chandelier, which was really surprising. But from that assessment, I know for a fact that I can bring in Roserade, take that like a champ, go for a Sludge Bomb on this Umbreon right here, and I believe kill it off next turn with a Leaf Storm, which is what I try and do, and I managed to pull it off. So that is a very good thing. Means that Wish Passer is officially gone and out of the way, which is very nice in my book. Anyways, though, Ditto comes back in, gonna transform into my Roserade once again as I go for that obvious Sleep Powder. He just stays in. I bring in Togekiss once more because I realize that Togekiss is probably gonna be the most essential member behind this entire team throughout this entire match. Anyways, though, I'm gonna go I believe for another T-Wave Air Slash Paraflinch shenanigans right here on this Blastoise fella right here. And you'll notice that it is pretty much the same thing happening again. Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. I know you don't like watching these stall wars, but I'm just gonna say this right now. My best teams have usually resulted in stall fests. Just saying, it's a very good tactic. kind of a pain in the arse, but hey. It's weird though. It's weird for me to like pull that kind of stuff in Wi-Fi because normally any other game I play, I play Rushdown. But anyways though, Rosary came back in here and the Diddle came back in too. I go for the Sludge Bomb, try and get some damage, and then he goes for the Sleep Powder of his own because he is scarfed. And I'm just gonna switch out now. I believe bring in my Arcanine. No, I bring in Heracross. No, I bring in Togekiss on his Heracross right here. However, he's gonna switch out, bring in his Blastoise once more. I go for that Air Slash. Not really sure why he didn't switch Heracross out there. Maybe he thought the Stone might not kill him and you don't want to take that risk of getting, missing, not killing, and getting killed by the 4 times a week Air Slash. Anyways, though, I bring in Rhyperior right here, and I make a stupid play. I should have gone for the Earthquake or something on this Blastoise instead of going for the Stealth Rock, because as you'll see next turn, I will over-predict his switch into, I believe, either Ditto or Chandelure, and he'll just Rapid Spin those rocks away, switch into Heracross this turn, as I go for the Sludge Bomb. Do kill it off, which is pretty convenient, but now I have no entry hazards, which means that Chandelure is still going to be one big pain in the butt. But you know what, that's perfectly fine though, because I have ways of getting around this thing, I believe. So I bring in Arcanine this turn. He's going to go for the Flyer Blast. However, I'm back in Flash Fire, and he should have recognized that at this point. I go for the Crunch, kill off the Shandy right there, and that is a pretty solid thing at this moment. So all I have to do left now is just deal with this Arcanine right here, which I know for a fact I can kill off with the Extreme Speed next turn. I am going to lose Arcanine here, but that's fine, because all I have to deal with left now is this stinking Blastoise, which I know I can easily stall out for days, because I have Roost, Air Slash, Aura Sphere, and Roost, Air Slash, Thunder Wave, Flamethrower. I think that's the set I'm running. And yeah, it's essentially going to be GG, Ajhynson. And yeah, so yeah, I think it was a pretty close game actually. It was really enjoyable. I apologize for using the whole Parafletching shenanigans with Togekiss, but hey, that's the rule of life, I guess. I apologize for that, guys. And I know I'm probably going to get some hate comments for me being like, oh, you use cheat tactic. Don't be a scrub online, children. Always remember that sort of thing. Anyways, though, that's enough out of me for today. But if you enjoyed my content, ladies and gentlemen, and you want to see more of my material, you can always feel free to rate, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, this is essentially Infinite Trials. So you're saying peace out, yo. Have a good one, and expect more things this coming week. I hope. I should probably get on stuff soon, huh? Peace!